I've been in law enforcement for 10 years, and I'm speaking to my peers, other fellow officers, people in any kind of law enforcement position. I've seen officers nationwide enforcing tyrannical orders against the people, and I'm hoping it's the minority of officers, but I'm not sure anymore. I'm seeing people arrested or cited for going to church, for traveling on the roadways, for going surfing, opening their businesses, going to the park with their families. We need to start looking at ourselves as officers and thinking, is what I'm doing right? Now, I want to remind you that regardless of where you stand on the coronavirus, we don't have the authority to do those things to people just because a mayor or a governor tells you otherwise. I don't care if it's your sergeant or your chief of police. We don't get to violate people's constitutional rights because somebody in our chain of command tells us otherwise. It's not how this country works. What really has been pissing me off lately is the fact that these officers that are going out here and enforcing these tyrannical orders, what they're doing is they're making my job and my safety, or they're putting my job and my safety at risk. Because what you're doing is you're widening the gap between public trust and law enforcement officers. They're putting my job and my safety at risk.
Now that was some good acting. Ladies and gentlemen, this is goforitRANDY here, and I gotta tell you, I almost bought this guy's story. This guy claimed to be a cop, and he's trying to be a hero cop by putting out a video online that is literally telling the cops to, you took an oath and, kind of back down, don't be pushing the citizens around kind of video. And it went absolutely viral. When I say viral, I'm talking about millions and millions of people in the last week have seen this guy's mug on YouTube and every video broadcasting system out there, as well as mainstream media. This guy has been on all of the talk shows and, the news outlets out there. And this has just become a huge media sensation. As usual, nothing is as it seems. So the very next day after putting out his viral video showing that he's a cop that's trying to get other cops all over the world to stop enforcing the stay-at-home edict that they have put forth, his videos go viral everywhere. Now you look, police officer leaves after using cops, urging cops not to enforce the stay-at-home order, and all kinds of the port there. Here's one. There's just all kinds of things here. But the bottom line is, this guy's not even a cop today. He hasn't been a cop for 4 years, and yet the media is backing this guy up, saying he got fired from his police officer job. It's all a sham. This is how they hoax and make fake news all over the world. They come up with crisis actors and they pay them very well, and then they go out and do things like this and they get paid extremely well. But let's find out what happened to this guy 4 years ago, and let's see from his own mouth what happened 4 years ago.
Today I just wanted to talk about, the reason that I left law enforcement and the military lifestyle.
Now take a look at when he left the police and military lifestyle. This video was made on May 24th, 2016. That's over 4 years ago. Now, I wonder if this Electric North Jiu-Jitsu Academy has anything to do with what he's been doing for the last 4 years.
When it came time to start my academy, those are some of the things that I weighed. Not only is it give me the ability to chase jiu-jitsu and really strive to create a product that I'm passionate about and that helps the community, that I know a lot of people love, but it also gives me an opportunity to put my family first. And anyone that's in the jiu-jitsu world knows we're not in it to get rich. There's no money in jiu-jitsu.
Well, now, if he hasn't been a cop for over 4 years and he hasn't made any money in jiu-jitsu, then what is he doing to make money? Let's check out his GoFundMe page to see if maybe there could be, look at that, $408,595. That's how much he's made in the last week. Okay, that's a pretty good week. You know, almost $500,000. You know, for anybody even on Wall Street, that's a pretty darn good week. But for a former cop who's now a crisis actor, that's a lot of money. Now here's another one of his pages, and clearly this guy appears to be a Freemason. Look at his photograph up in the upper left-hand corner. He's got the one-eye symbology going on, and then he's got the duality with the black and white squares in the background back there. And you look at his name here for the page, it's Granderson 33. Are you kidding me? This guy's a Freemason. And as you look down, there's another spot where it says Atlandy 333. I mean, lots of 33s in there, hidden in plain sight. And he's also the owner of the Electric North Jiu-Jitsu Academy. Okay, this guy's not a cop. He actually is a jiu-jitsu instructor, and that's what he's been doing the last 4 years. So this is how they fake the news.